Hi guys, this is Professor Davis. I know I am sporting a different look today because, well, we're all quarantined right now and I'm not seeing clients this week because I'm on spring break, so I'm working on classes and so kind of hibernating out in my office. I wanted to just clarify a few things that everybody's getting really confused about the results section. And I have provided a guideline on what to include in your results, but please know that everyone's results section might look a little different depending on what type of subsections you need to have to explain your results, as well as what type of graphs you're going to do or tables, or if you're doing qualitative or content analysis, it might be more of you describing your findings in paragraph form, but you certainly do need to describe your participants. A table or a graph would be really great for that. Or you can just if you're doing interviews, maybe you did 3 interviews, you can do a quick little blurb on who your participant is and what you know about them. If it's a survey, you might just want to do a graph to say, 20 out of 30 participants were men, and 30 were women, the age. Just, it's going to be very individual, but you need to describe your study. The analysis of data is basically you're going to give me the raw data, either in numbers or words. You can use tables. You can use whatever makes sense for you. Those of you who use SurveyMonkey, you might want to use their graphs that they can create for you, those qualitative or content analysis. If you tallied things up, if you coded things, maybe show a little bit of your coding and what you found. The last section of findings is basically your conclusion. Give me the bottom line of what you found out, but don't interpret it. Just say, these are the top 4 findings of my results based on the data that I just showed you in the analysis section, and just give us a summary. Now, some of the students that I posted those examples, everybody didn't do it perfect. Don't try to be perfect with this. Do the best you can. This is everyone's first rodeo probably with this, so I'm not expecting perfection. I just want you to try. So don't get bogged down with, oh my gosh, I didn't do it perfect, because everybody's going to be different. But I can tell if you tried or not. So whatever data that you have collected, do your best to explain it. Please use all the resources that I've provided in the course materials for the results section. I believe it's under week 8 and 9 and 10. Also use the Babby text that explains the different ways to analyze your data depending on your research method. It does take a little delving. I've got a few students that I need to respond to, which I will today. A lot of you guys are emailing me, and I'm seeing those. So please note, tomorrow I will probably hopefully set up a few phone calls with everybody who needs help. But don't panic. Do the best you can. And remember, this is just a draft. So if you don't get it quite right the first time, I'm going to review next week and I'll send you feedback for you to fix anything. And the good news is the discussion section, once you are clear on what your findings are, whether you find out 1 or 2 things about new things about your topic and your question based on what you provided based on your study, excuse me. Even if you find out 1 or 2 things, they don't have to be, if they're a little significant, if it's like, oh, wow, this is what most people said, that is statistics. That is something to add to the research. So don't freak out about it. Okay, that's why I hesitate to give examples, because everybody's trying to follow exactly what people are doing. Those content analysis people, tell me what you found in what you were reviewing, your videos or your different literature that you looked at. What is common across the board, and just report it. And you can report it in words. You can report it in the amount of times that you read it and the amount of times that you saw it. So it's not, I know it seems complicated, and it kind of is, but it kind of isn't. So just do your best. Use those 3 main categories and then do subsections under them based on your data. Individualize it for you. So that's what you're seeing in these sample papers I posted. People use the basic guideline, but then it's very individual based on what they're doing. So you're not wrong if it doesn't look like theirs. Okay. I will look at it next week when you post something. If you need to fix it or improve it, I'll let you know. And then you'll move on to the discussion section. And please read ahead on some of the information that I posted about how to do your discussion. I have a note about that. I think it's under week 12, which we're in week 12. Okay. So I encourage everybody. I know it's a hard time with this COVID-19. We're all struggling. As you can see, I am. So, but I wish everybody well. Do your best. Okay. You guys are going to do fine. You guys have been doing great. So don't panic. Okay. I hope this helps you guys. Bye.